Hey, I just want to apologize in advance if this video seems a bit crazy and unorganized. This is my very first attempt at trying one of these actual cooking videos, as I'm going to want to try doing more of. And I'm doing both the cooking and all the camera work by myself, so I got a little unorganized and a little flustered during it. But I want to release something because it's still a funny video. So I just hope you all have a good time. Thank you so much for watching, and expect more of these. There's a lot of stuff I want to try cooking with you guys, so enjoy. This is going to be called Marc's Kitchen. I just came up with the title now. Welcome to my kitchen. This is a new segment called Cooking with Heavy Metal Marc, and it all takes place right here. And we're actually going to be cooking together on the show, so you can either follow along or just watch for a good laugh. I hope you have a great time. So today we're going to be making your Mr. Noodles 10 times better. So tag along, and we hope we have a great time together. So first off, we got bacon. My vacuum tube just fell on my foot, but we got bacon. Good, yummy bacon. So here's how we're gonna bake it up, because no, we are not gonna just use a frying pan. Who uses frying pans anymore? Come on, seriously guys. We're gonna set the oven to bake at 400. And we're going to wait for the 6 minutes. We're less than 6 minutes now. Oh my god, the zoom is so slow. Yeah, so we're just going to wait for that countdown to stop. And then once the oven beeps, we put in the bacon. You excited for the food star? So while we wait for the oven to beep, what we're going to do is we're going to get the stuff ready to make the noodles and the eggs. So you need a pot and another pot. Make sure you have 2 pots for this. So here's our cooking setup. So before we do anything, we need to fill a pot with 2 cups cold water for the noodles. Where's my measuring cup? Hold on. So I have a half cup. So that means 4 of these into the pot. I know, it's riveting watching me fill it. I lost count. That was 3. There we go. Okay, so now that we got that, we're going to take it over here. And I'm going to put it on this burner right here. And we're going to set it. Make sure you have the right burner. Ooh, and that's nice and warm. This one has heat coming up from the oven, so this is actually a good sign. Turn it to max. Make sure you can't knock that over. And we just wait for it to boil. So next up, we want to fill another pot of water for the egg. Now, some people will say you need a specific amount. All you really need is make sure the egg is fully drenched in the water. So we're going to fill this. We're filling. We're filling. So it's about, yep, that's fully submerged. Perfect. And then once it's full, I'm gonna ooh, oven's beeping. That means it's time to put in bacon. Yep, and the egg has enough. We're gonna do it like this. The cat's back inside. Just like that. We're once again going to turn it to max just so it boils faster. And now I skipped a step that I didn't mean to. That involves the noodle bowl. My cat's right under the camera, so I have to be careful. What I like to do is I like to take the Mr. Noodles, open it up, and it's starting to boil. Take this, dump it in there. I always think that looks kind of cool. And put the noodles in, and now we boil them for 2 minutes. She won't leave me alone while I try to cook. Ignore the garbage. That's all recycling. So, while the noodles are boiling, we're going to put in the bacon since the oven actually beeped for us. The bacon. Be careful, it's going to be hot. There you go, and we want those to be in there for 10 minutes. So here are our noodles, they're just about done. I'm just going to give them a quick stir about. Just because they're a little hard on top still. I'm just going to let them boil for just like another couple seconds. It looks pretty cool on camera actually, the boiling. My cat's still meowing at me. I'm sorry if this video is unorganized. I'm trying to do all this by myself. So now the noodles are done. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the burner and make some space. And we're going to put this to the side and plop a lid on top like this. So now it should be like this with the lid on. And the whole point with that is so we can keep it nice and warm while we wait for everything else to cook up. We could use this one because this has a pipe that goes from the stove up into the actual burner to keep things warm, but it's about 400 degrees so it will boil still, and I don't want it to boil anymore because I don't want the noodles to get mushy. So now it's time for us to work on the egg. This is the most easy part. At least in my opinion, the egg is the easiest part. So we got the pot of water for the egg. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some salt. Just a bit. That's more than I meant, but it's okay. And we're just going to put it in there and boil it all up together. Now we wait for it to boil. Okie dokie, now it is time for the egg. Our salty water is close to boiling. Egg any second now. Apparently this is supposed to help if you move it around. I saw that on a TV show once. I started filming prematurely. Okay, so as you can see, the water is just starting to boil. So I'll just explain it now why we put salt into the water. It's to help the shell come off easy with the egg, since we're going to be doing a soft-boiled egg. So, yep, it's boiling now. So what you want to do is just carefully drop it in, and I'm actually going to use this thing. I don't actually know what it's called, but it's really useful for stuff like this when you're dunking into boiling water or boiling oil. Okay, be very careful because this is freaking hot. There we go. And the bacon's about ready. Yes, that's my cooking alarm on my phone. Oh. There we go. Yep, so that was about 10 minutes for the bacon, so we'll check up on that. Let's take a look at the bacon here. That looks about done to me. So, gonna put on the oven mitts my girlfriend gave my dad and I. Thank you, Amy, as a Christmas present. These things are super comfy and super useful. Because I used to actually cook without oven mitts, and it was a terrible experience. That looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to put that back, I'm going to just turn the oven off so it just keeps warm. Yeah, so there's the bacon part done, and the noodles done. We're just waiting on the egg now. So the egg here is still boiling. Ah, that was hot. Yeah, so the egg here is still boiling. I usually boil it for about 5 minutes or so. Yeah, so you just boil it for how long you want it to be. If you want it to be soft, like really soft and runny, I would say about 5 minutes. If you want it a bit harder, I would say about 7. And if you want a hard-boiled egg, that's normally about 12 minutes from my experience. I'm doing a really soft boiled, so I'm doing about 5. So, I guess we can just cut up to when it's done boiling, since it's taking a while. So, while we wait for the egg to finish in a couple minutes, I'm going to show you what you can do with the noodles. If you want to give it more flavor, if I have any left, there it is. Take chili powder. I like putting just a pinch of chili powder into the beef noodles. And then along with that, I do this, but you don't have to if you don't like spice. Hot sauce. I am so sorry about the strobing of the light, by the way. I'm going to put a flashing light warning. And what if I stir it? Then we just kind of whip it together. Ah! Be careful with doing it. There you go. And that just adds to the flavor. I'm going to put the lid back on it to keep it warm. And the egg should be almost done. Okay, so the egg is done. So that water is freaking fucking hot. I'm not going to try not swearing because I actually almost burnt myself already. Take that over here. Then use the scoopy thing again. Scoop it out, or just anything that you have that will prevent you from getting hurt. And now we have to crack the shell open, so what you want to do first, start running some cold water. This is what I do. You don't have to, but I recommend it. Run some cold water over the egg, just so you don't burn yourself. Still warm. That's good. Warm is good. But getting burnt, that's bad. So now, here's the fun part. I like to take a pot, because you have to try and break to open the shell. Crack it open. What I do is I roll it on the crack, so it gets all cracked open like this. And just over the garbage. And oh shit. This is the first. Is this egg done? Alright, oh. I just had the egg crack in a weird way that I never had happen before. And I opened it up and I dropped it in the garbage because I was just holding it over to I was trying to get the shell flakings off. And it didn't look done, and I just got to touch a little and I ended up dropping it. So there's no egg. The cat's yelling at me. Let's go say hi. I'm gonna go say hi to the cat and calm down for a minute. I'm very angry about that. Really quickly, let's just see how our second egg turned out. I thought it was kind of gross. Where's my scoop? I've never had an egg look like this before. I've never had this happen before. I hope it still tastes like an egg. I almost dropped my camera. Wish me luck. The second egg worked, just it looks terrible. I'm sorry. It broke. Normally I have like a really nice cut down the middle. I'll see if I can get how it normally looks when I make this. But the bacon turned out. We're almost done. So I put the egg, the messed up looking egg into the noodles already. I'm just gonna grab a fork quickly. Oh my god. Here's a fork. Say hello to the fork. I'm gonna take the noodles. I'm going under the assumption now that something else is gonna mess up. Like that. Almost broke my fingers. And fucking strobe lights. I am losing my temper. Is it obvious? And we're gonna put the bacon in here. Again, normally I make noodles just like Mr. Noodles, and for fun I make them look like really nice and pretty. I kind of gave up on by this point. Just some nice juicy bacon. Oh! Fuck! Oh! Why did I put that in my mouth? I burnt my mouth. I'm releasing the video. I'm going to release this video. And it's going to now be titled, How to Not Cook Your Noodles. Everything tastes good, at least. It actually still tastes good. It was just a very brutal process of making it. So, hi, this is just regular Mark Anthony. Just want to say thank you for watching this video. I promise the next cooking video won't be as chaotic. This is my first time trying to do something like this. Again, as I'm going to mention at the beginning of the video, I did both the cooking and the camera, and I just got overwhelmed. But hey, it still tastes pretty good, and I got all the shell, I think, out of my bowl. So this is going to be my lunch. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone. Hope to see you again in Mark's Kitchen.